What about the issue of the inequity when you think about education or health within the United States? What do you think? When you look at education, one can't help but noticing that so much of your educational opportunities depends on what zip code you were in, because education is funded with local property taxes. And then you have this growing inequality. What are your thoughts about it? There's been a lot of discussion at Davos about inequality. Is there anything to be done about it?
Well, it is why we focus on the U.S. education system, because to tackle inequality, you've got to make sure all kids are educated and educated well. And in the U.S., I think there are some points of light. I mean, one of the nice things about the charter school movement is taking public funding and using less dollars than are spent in the normal public school and educating kids for less expensive but getting a much higher quality of education. They're doing all kinds of innovations in the charter schools, and it gives us ideas and examples of what then can be taken to the public schools. The tricky part about the public schools, though, as you know, is they're governed by a school board, and so you can have the most phenomenal superintendent doing incredible work, and yet if they get turned over by the school board, then sometimes you're starting all over again. But again, our key thing about the U.S. schools is how do you make sure you have a personnel system? Given that it is today a personnel system, how do you have a phenomenal teacher for every kid in the front of the classroom? And we don't feel you can really do that unless you have an open, fair, accurate evaluation system. Not just a principal coming in one time a year and checking a few boxes over one lesson, but having real peer evaluators, other teachers come in and evaluate that teacher and and then measure whether we're getting also great observations, but learning outcome gains at the end of the year. You have to have both of those pieces of feedback. And quite honestly, some schools that are putting in student surveys, the thing that's most indicative about whether a teacher is actually a high quality teacher and whether the kid will have learned what they should learn by the end of the year, the student surveys are the most indicative of that. But an evaluation system that has all of those components, or at least two of them, great observation and test scores, and really evaluating a teacher and saying, are they good, and then how do you make them better? We feel like that's the way to make the system better.